There's a lot of shit to unpack in this episode of Black Lightning for real, y'all. Because, man, Anissa being booted out of the house by her father, bruh. But I knew it was gonna go down like that because every time there's a duo or a team up of heroes, there's bound to be a conflict of morality or moral code and so forth. And I'm glad they were able to make up in the time doing. But can we talk about Gamby getting his ass whooped by that one woman, that non-pregnant woman now? She whooped his ass, bruh. Like straight up, and I was sitting there laughing, and all to the damn funkadelics at that, because because Jefferson, and Anissa were clearing out bombs in the Planned Parenthood, hospital. Now, mind you, Tobias, he's trying to get out of jail, right? His lawyer said, "Look, man," or some other shady character that Anissa robbed in the last episode. She was like, "Look, man, I came here to get your permission to go to put my foot in Friedland's ass. Like, do I have that permission?" And Tobias was like, "Look, man, permission granted. Just give me the facial recognition so that way I can beat the shit out of Black Lightning. Period." And so, not only that, but I also feel bad for Lynn because as we all don't know, Lynn now works at the ASS, or I guess the ASA, as one of the leading doctors and researchers, and her partner, so to speak, her colleague, she just now got on to the idea that, oh shit, metahuman DNA isn't can be inherited by the children. Now these are I guess the doctor from what I based off of what I saw and what I heard, it sounds like she just found Jennifer and Anissa's um, G, genetics, metagenetics, and as well as Jefferson Pierce. She even asked Lynn, like, "Oh shit, can you imagine what it would be like to have a family of metahumans? That would give us tons of data." In other words, for those that don't know, when it comes to doctors and finding data, they don't really give a fuck about the patient or about the people. They just care about getting the money, securing the bag. So that's why Lynn obviously just was not against it. She even killed a young man by the name of Sean Phillips. He went into sub cryo division and just pretty much killed himself. It was in the negative hundreds. He pretty much went sub zero, beyond sub zero, and killed himself. But that wasn't his fault. But she was testing on him and trying to see if she can wake him back up. And so obviously Lynn really bad because she had to experience that once again. And then also not only that, but then also it was a young kid. It was a young black brother. And he had to go through that. And that's some fucked up shit. But not only that, but then Jefferson also happened to deal with Massa Lowry, the new principal of Friedland. There was two kids fighting. Jefferson was able to defuse the situation, and it was only little petty shit. Just a little tiny little headlocks and that whole thing. Massa Lowry decided to expel one of them, the big puffy guy, and the skinny guy got suspended for 10 days. Obviously, we know how Jefferson is. He had to go see the damn principal about that shit. He's like, "Look, man, that was just a little minor shit, man. But like, why are you doing this, man? If you expel that kid, he's gonna be someone that everyone's gonna fear, not someone that everyone's gonna honor and respect, or something to that variation." And then, of course, the principal's not gonna give a damn. Lynn, as Jefferson was telling Lynn, he's a damn pencil pusher. He just wants to be in good. He just wants to get in bed with the board and get in bed with the board really well and just collect his paycheck. He doesn't give a damn about the students, and that's just facts. Another thing I want to talk about is Anissa's power. Not Anissa's power, but Jennifer's power. Because, while Anissa was packing her shit, Jennifer came in there. She was emotional because, her and Anissa are close, and she feels like, her father took the only thing left of her away from her. So she's like, Anissa reassured her, like, "Listen, I'm always going to be around. I'm always going to be here for you, always. Besides, your little fast ass can use some control, because she saw a text from Khalil and she was pretty fed up about that. Because Khalil, as we all know, killed Black Lightning last season, and it was up to Jennifer to resuscitate her father. Left a big scar on the family, obviously. But we saw Jennifer destroy her laptop on accident after trying to bend the urge to not message Khalil back because he messaged her, he emailed her saying like, "So you're just gonna avoid me forever?" So that whole thing. But Lynn and Jefferson also decided to tell Jennifer, like, "Listen, you can't go back to Freeland because of your powers." Obviously, obviously Jennifer's gonna be pissed off about that. I would be too, because you want to get back to your life, man. You want to have some social life. You want to finish your education, but you can't. But I really look forward to next week to see how this all goes out. This has been your boy Share Speech. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys want to do next, please let me know in the comment section below. They're always welcome. They always will be. This has been your boy Sherry Speaks. Peace and love.